Guys, day 2 of this little adventure with the C10. I hadn't done a walk around or anything like that. I'm going to change oil today. Y'all don't want to watch that boring stuff, so I'm going to change the oil. Probably throw some fresh plugs in it. I could not get it to light yesterday with the other plugs. It was close, but it would not do it. But let me give you a little walk around. It has a good patina look. I do have the tailgate. It's filled up with water now, but I got the tailgate. The headache rack is going to go bye-bye. Need some tires. It has a good patina look on the roof, the hood, and that's the way I'm going to leave it. There is a couple small rust holes I'm going to fix. No big deal. But let me get at this. Let me get this oil changed. Let me throw in some spark plugs, and we'll see if she fires. Guys, I got the oil almost changed. I still have to check it and make sure it's full. But I didn't show y'all any of this yesterday, but now y'all can't see that. Let me go over here in the shade. This is one of the spark plugs out of it. It's, as soon as my camera will focus, it's carbon fouled pretty bad. I'm hoping and praying that this motor in this truck's good like I was told. If not, we're gonna have more YouTube videos. Take out the motor. If I do anything, I'm gonna take this motor out. It is just a 305, but I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna see how much power I can get out of this 305. So, on a budget. So if it takes finding different heads, definitely a 4-barrel carburetor. That 2-barrel ain't gonna cut it. Different heads, different pistons. We'll just play with it and see. But I'm gonna finish changing these spark plugs and I'll be right back with y'all. Okay guys, Revival of the 67 part 2. Clean the motor up real good, as you can tell in the little bit previous video. It was pretty nasty. I used some oven cleaner, cleaned it up. Not sure if I'm going to paint the valve covers or just leave them like that. This is going to be a rat rod, kind of, sort of. So, the bad news is, I was trying to show y'all the Revival. My camera went dead. And I turned the key one more time after my camera went dead and it fired off. But we'll fire it off here in a minute. Do a little walk around to this truck. I got this truck in Oklahoma. Didn't give a whole lot of money for it, but it's all here. I even got the original hubcaps. It's dirty, nasty. I got a goal. I mean, I want it running and driving, but I want it, I'm probably still gonna have to trailer it to where I want to take it, but there's a car show on October 10th that I want to take this to. Another update. I did get the ugly headache rack off of it. It's gone. It's been recycled. I still got to cut these off. This is 1/4 inch angle iron, about 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches or 2 inches or something like that. I'm keeping that. Other than that, I hadn't had a whole bunch of time to even video or work on it. I did dismount 3 of the tires yesterday, which nobody wants to watch dismounting tires, I don't think. If y'all do, let me know. I got some new valve stems. I'm fixing to put some new valve stems on here, and I'm going to put my new used tires on here. I don't know what wheel setup I'm going to go with, so I bought me some used tires. 15s around here. 15s anywhere are getting kind of obsolete. These tires have about 3 to 4 30-seconds, which is going to be perfect. I just need something to hold air. That other one's a little bit better. Only thing else I did to the truck since the last video is I did find me some paint that was close to the factory paint, and I painted these 2 wheels. I'm going to paint all the wheels. There's no reason why I can't paint the wheels and make the truck look a little better. I'm probably going to put smoothies on it anyway. The stock wheels, just probably 18s or 20s. I don't want to go with 19s because 19s tires are higher for some reason. But there's no reason I can't make the truck look a little bit better with just painting some wheels. The paint didn't cost me that much. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get the valve stems put in here, get a couple tires mounted, and then we'll go ahead and bust the truck off. So I'll be back with you. Guys, I got one of the 2 tires mounted. I don't think that's going to look very bad at all. That is a 225 75 15. And like I said, I'm probably going to repeat myself. I don't know what wheel and combination I'm going to go with yet. This is just to get it rolling. So I can drive it around to the back, drive it back around front. That way I can just get it drivable. Guys, got the second tire mounted, got it aired up. When I'm mounting these tires, all I use is just some dish soap. Cheapest dish soap you can get. You smear it on there real good, and they can slide on there slicker and snot. I don't even use tire spoons. I use these pry bars, and I know that's not the particularly right tool to use. I even use this long nail bar to dismount. I know that's not particularly the right tools, but and then put a little of that Dawn on one of these and pull that new valve stem in, and you're on your way. The hardest part about the tire is breaking it down. There's a couple of home tricks you can do. You can take on an old tire, you can put a 2x4, or I mean 2x4, 2x6, 2x8, 2x12 right here, and drive up on it with a vehicle, and sometimes that pops it. You can use a bumper jack on an older vehicle, but if you don't have an older vehicle, you can't really use a bumper jack because all the newer vehicles are plastic bumpers. But and you can also, if you're a pretty talented welder, you can weld you a deal and mount it in your shop on your wall and push down on these tires, and most of the time that'll pop them. So the hardest part is breaking the bead. After you get past breaking the bead, you're golden. You just pry the tire off, and then, you know, stand up on it, do whatever you have to do. But me mounting these tires, buying the valve stems and everything, I probably saved myself about $30 just in mounting. Now that doesn't, you still have to take it somewhere and get it balanced, but when you're on a budget, you want to keep on your budget, you got to do a little extra work. Mounting both these tires this morning did not take me longer than 30 minutes. I guarantee it. Maybe even just 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get both these tires mounted, show you what they look like on the truck, and then we'll hook up the temporary gas supply to the truck, and we'll fire it off and let it run for a minute. Then I'll tell you what my future plans are. Man, that doesn't look too bad at all. I mean, I still think it needs, the bed's not on there just quite right either because the wood's gone, but I still think it probably needs a 2-inch drop. I think that'd look all right. That doesn't look bad at all. Now let's see here, we got to get the gas hooked up, but before I go into that, on these older cars, I'm going to tell you something that happened to me yesterday. I know there's a lot of jibber jabbering in this video, but I'm just trying to help people learn. You don't have to have a ton of money to have a nice cool old car or truck to drive around. You don't even have to paint it. I went to a little car meeting that there's the first of every month, And all I did is start asking questions, saying, hey, I recently got this such and such truck, the 67. I'm looking for such and such, looking for a 4-barrel manifold. Well, by the time I got to about the 6th or 7th guy that I was talking to, one guy gave me his phone number. He says, I think I have a cast iron 4-barrel intake at my house. I'll sell you fairly cheap. So the moral of this story is you do not have to have a ton of money, period, to do one of these. Just a little patience and ask people. I mean, start going to the little car shows and whatever. Even if you don't enter one, start going to them, find out when they are, Google them in your area, do whatever you have to do to find them. There's several car clubs in all of the U.S. states, and just go over there and say, yeah, I just picked this project up and I'm looking for such and such. And I guarantee you, if you don't find it at the first one, you're probably going to find it at the second or third one. You go over there, that old boy is a car guy. He sells you a part for 25 bucks. If you're going to order it from Summit, you know, it's 150 bucks. So if you just take your time and do some question asking, most of the time the old boys in the car community will help somebody else that's looking for parts. Now, if you get some extra parts, you need to hang on to them and, you know, return the favor. Wheels, tires, even down to lug nuts. If somebody says they're missing lug nuts, a lot of people don't have a whole bunch of storage room, but a lot of these parts don't take up a whole bunch of room. So I guess the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the temporary gas can on here. We're going to fire it off, let y'all hear it run. And this is probably going to be part 2 of this revival. Only other thing I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to remove this bug deflector. Oh, there it is. Get in the camera. I'm going to remove that bug deflector. I don't want that bug deflector. It's taking away the fact that I have all the emblems on the front of the hood. So that's probably going to be my next little step. But let's get this thing fired off and let y'all hear it run for a minute. By myself, so I don't have a cameraman, so y'all have to bear with me. Geez. A 1-gallon gas can is going to feed this truck. But at least the fuel pump's working. Give y'all a real good in-depth view of the interior. Like I said, it's all original. Give me a dash pad, give me a windshield. I'm gonna grind these and weld these up. And the local paint store here, they just have some aerosol cans that I can repaint this dash. I'm not gonna buy that much paint to mix it up and spray it out of my air gun, just because I don't need that much. There's just some touch up on the door, but a lot of it I'm not gonna worry about. This rat rod, hot rod truck. I hope this thing don't make a liar out of me not start. It fired right up right as I put up the camera, or the camera died actually. So what we're going to do, let me get my finger out of the camera. 1, 2. See, it runs. And I apologize again, I don't have a cameraman. Not bad for sitting since 1995. It has some exhaust leaks that gotta be fixed. I need some spark plug wires. Alright, y'all please hit the like button if you like this video, and please comment, please subscribe, and a part 3 will be coming soon.